refer to my stylization that I have been developing as being rhythmistic. I think that that's a more eloquent term than to say I do black art. I think just like Cubism has its roots in African art, therefore it's Afrocentric. And I know a lot of people have problems with that. But then you go forward, then if you're doing something distinctive and other people are doing that, then maybe it needs a name. It's easy to use the music experience to get an understanding of it. Okay, whenever a group of musicians start working in a certain direction, they give it a name. Let's call it grunge, or let's call it disco, or let's call it funk, or let's call it hip hop. Well, most artists have done it up to a point. Then it becomes the curator, the historian, and those people are supposed to give it a name. So that means artists can't name it? Well, I don't think so. And so hence I come up with one being rhythmism, or the artwork being rhythmistic. And then the other one, if you're doing a commercial thing, we used to call it Afro-Deco. And so now there's a group that's called Afro-Cobra, and their leader, Jeff Donaldson, he used the term called trans-Africanism. So that's at least 3 terms that are dealing with the visual phenomenon that's coming out of black people that's very different than calling it black art and not being able to make distinctions from one to another.